What's good, YouTube? I'm Chokerbuckle. Today we're going to have a quick look at what is going to be happening in Season 2 of Final Fantasy the First Soldier. This is footage taken straight from my stream, but either way, we go through all the information. I hope you enjoy. If you do, please think about leaving a like, subscribing, and dropping a comment, letting me know what you're most excited about in Season 2. Enjoy the video. Catch. Let's go. So skipping that's just giving us something. So we got, obviously, what we've seen previous. We got the Dragoon. Lots been said. I'm excited, but like I was saying just before, I'm more excited now to learning counter. And that is based on, I'm still thinking it's going to be pretty overpowered and broken when it comes out. It might not be as broken as we think, but I want to be prepared for that. So day one, I'll probably be doing a lot of solos, playing as Dragoon, learning its style, what it's capable of, and then, yeah. Excuse me. 2 weeks after, I reckon I'm going to be focused. Honestly, at the minute, the way I've sort of got vibes on the style, I reckon Sorcerer. Sorcerer is going to be its bane. I could be wrong on that, but just vibe I'm getting. Especially if you set your Sorcerer up to be more like Time Mage. I feel like Blind, Gravity, Teleport, depending how Teleport works, could be really good for toying with it. But I guess we'll see a bit more come Monday. So close, so keen. Alright, Dragoon. An offensive style that excels when in the air. Sky Predator. Above a certain height deploys a glider when the jump button is pressed. Okay. Pressing the attack above a certain height causes the Dragoon to perform a high-speed dive. Ooh, okay. Now, this is after a jump. I'm wondering, like, if you would use arrow, right? Up you go, jump from the arrow. Can you get a higher glide? Because that would be really good in terms of escape plans. Like for more defensive strategy. The diving attack? Well, we'll see what comes of that. But, see, situational. If it's only strictly from a ground jump, it'll still be good. But I feel like, especially if you get off that arrow launch, or if you've jumped off a cliff and you're going downwards, if you like tap glide quickly and then bomb dive, like, what are we going to get from it? I think it doesn't affect it. That's a shame. It's a shame, but we will see. Ability: Dragon's Favor. Bleeding. Temporary increased movement speed, adds MP drain and bleeds effects to melee attacks, and recovers some HP when you defeat an enemy candidate. Okay. MP drain. Well, that kind of hurts when was just sitting here thinking, like, building a sorcerer to be more like a Time Mage style. That could really hurt it right there. So one of the counters I was thinking off the bat, it kind of already has a counter for, which, I'll admit, is a little bit scary. High jump. Well, we knew that was coming. What Dragoon doesn't have the high jump ability? Like, come on. Then we got, ooh, what's this? Dragon's Eye. Temporary mark enemies that damage you. Damaging mark enemies decreases their MP. So we've got lock on and decreasing MP. See, this is already hurting my thoughts on using a sorcerer as a clutch against Dragoon, because boom, you hit it with something, it jumps and glides to safety, it can lock on. You're locked on, and then we start with the MP drain. Like, what, a sorcerer's not really good in hand-to-hand combat. You're relying on the magic. Weaponry, obviously it's anyone's game, but it's sort of designed very anti-magic to use against. So that is interesting. I am definitely liking that. Dragon Skill 2, Aerial Wall, Wide Swing. Okay, when airborne reduces gun damage taken from it. Oh, okay, that's kind of nice. So basically giving you protection in the air. They want you to be more airborne with the Dragoon, which I like. They're meant to be. They're meant to be airborne, so I'm happy with that. Wide swing, increased range of consecutive melee attacks. Alright, increases range. Oh, okay. So obviously it starts small and like whoosh, 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 gets bigger. Okay. I like that a lot. Alright. So that's the end of Dragoon there. We've got a video. Let's have a quick squiz and see it all in action. Yeah, warrior, Yeshua. Yes. I see warrior being pulled back a little bit now. Warrior has met its match. Like, it'll be able to dash, but up in the air, boom. I don't know. I definitely see warrior not being as OP now that Dragoon's coming into it. Alright, let's have a squiz with Dragoon. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's watch that again. Like right there. That's quite a good distance they're getting out of that glide. Really good distance. Like, that surprises me. And like the fact it's gaining on a chocobo, it's got some speed behind it. So if you're like falling behind and the barrier's coming, like, could you fly ahead to safety? Like, oh, while we got it paused here, like, notice around the top, I guess they are heading towards a certain summon. We'll get into that further. That, however, impresses me beyond belief. The height on that jump, like, damn. We knew we were getting jumped, like Dragoon's jump, but that's some good height. I'm guessing that's the targeting as well, where you can come down, hit hard. Ooh, that came down a bit short of it. I like the way that shield works. That lock-on actually, to be fair, lasted longer than I was expecting. Like, I thought once it had locked on, it'd give you like a couple of seconds to be like, there they are, go head towards them. The fact it stayed on him. Is it a permanent lock-on? Is there a timer we haven't seen? There's questions to do with that one. Alright, so yeah, the swing gets bigger. Okay. Look, it looks like it's going to be a scary class. It's definitely a scary class. And the fact it's got MP drainage makes me worried about Sorcerer being the counter for it now. It'd be interesting to see. Interesting. We are, Black. We definitely are. All right, moving along. The new materia, Teleport. So I'm excited about this. If it's done right, this actually has a lot of potential. Places a portal that can instantly warp you. Okay. Other players can also use your portals, making them a new tool for ambushes and retreat strategies. See, that's cool. The fact others can use it. Well, it depends, actually. You don't want your enemies using it for you. Like, that's counterproductive. Unless you set up a teleport and they're like, here they come, and as they come out, boom, gravity, they're stuck there, you annihilate them. Like, this has potential as, like I said, time age stuff. Gravity, teleport, memes. Fantastic. I am down for that. Out of a lot of the updates coming, I'm probably most excited for teleport. because it's got the potential to be OP at endgame. Like, if you see them coming and you're in the final circle, drop your teleport here, drop it out outside the border. Boom. They're gonna have to start running back, heavy HP loss, and then lay into them. So it's got that potential as just sending them in that final circle. Memes obviously with gravity. Like, yeah, I feel like it's a good strategy for escape. Like, if that's actually a good one. Can you use teleport if you're downed? Because if I'm sitting here and I'm in a gunfight, I'm all good. Say, Nate, say you get downed. Boom, I throw a teleport. You go through it. You've got a bit of cover. We can finish the fight, jump through, res you. Like, if a downed person can still use the teleport, that'll be sick. Then I kind of feel that's... would it? I don't think that'd be too broken. I think it'd be a good strat. But it has a short range, does it? Alright. Well, we got a teleport video. So I reckon we're going to jump in and have a quick look at that. Okay. Chocobos can go through it. Huh, Chocos can go through it, okay. Let's have a watch again. This is the part I'm interested in. Right there. So teleports are one way. Like, let's go back a bit, because you can see there. That one they came through. And then they started there, poof, came through there. They both look different. So, obviously you got an entry and exit point. That's cool to know you can't go both ways. Like, you can't just jump through. And then the enemy's like, haha, I'm out of here. And like, yeet it back the other way. So there's no crossover. That's kind of cool. But at the same time, it's very one-dimensional then. You can't really set it up for them to come through. Okay. Interesting. I'll give it one more look. Give it a sec, guys. Okay. Interesting. It's open. They're both the same till he goes through. Then he went through, and then it changed to the outer one. Okay. So, is it both ways then? But then once you pick an entry point, it's a one-way ticket. Okay, I like that. That's a cooler mechanic. That is a cooler mechanic if that is what I'm looking at. This last one it looks. That's the other thing I noticed. I think it has a cooldown. Oh, okay. That'd be cool if it does. That's the other thing I'm looking at. It's purple. Purple. It's a rare material. So we're not going to see it as common as we are like pure bio ice. It's going to be a rarer drop. So once in a blue moon, probably chest. You're looking at more supply drops. And I wonder how that's going to affect comet chances. Is it going to be like a 50-50 on comet? So it definitely makes it a lot more strategy based. Like, if you want to be running teleport, you gotta be checking those chests, supply drops. Just hope you get lucky. That's cool. That is cool. I'm actually pretty happy with what they've done with teleport, to be honest with you. But then I was looking for the memes. We know my playstyle is very sporadic. There's not a huge amount of skill behind it. It's lucky kills and, ooh, shiny, I'm gonna run the supply box and hope I live. But the memes, that is what we want. Now, the new boss and summon, Bahamut. So many people think Bahamut's gonna be broken. Like, I'm still on the fence with this. I don't think it is gonna be as broken as people think it is. But obviously that's my opinion. We'll see more on season 2. I just feel like it's one of those things that if it's too broken, it could become game deciding. And I don't see it leading towards that so early in season 2. And if it does, I don't see it lasting. It'd have to get nerfed so quickly. So we got Bahamut Battles. Bahamut Battles begin when he descends upon specified locations in the field. So, obviously, the crystals are going to be the giveaway for Bahamut. I don't know if they're just adding crystals to the map. So, say, there'll be some behind the church, some next to a train in the graveyard, and that's their permanent spots, and he'll appear at random. Or if they'll form during the match, and that's where he's going to come down. I suppose we'll have to see on that one. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I kind of hope it's not just there and it's just a random pick. It'd be cool to be moving along and see the crystals forming, and then you're like, whoa, we're going to have Bahamut soon. They like have a big ass roar in the sky, see him descend. Something epic for like the King of Summons. Like, that's what we need. Alright. Use Bahamut summoning material to transform into Bahamut. This I thought was cool. See, a lot of this is new to me today, but I've heard a bit about Bahamut, and that's why I've been on the fence. Like, is he going to be as broken? So, fly above the training field and unleash attacks, including Mega Flare. See, this is the part that gets me. Everyone's like, Mega Flare. Yes, it is going to be a powerful attack. There's no disputing that. However, how powerful is it really going to be? It can't be a game-deciding thing, surely. Surely, Bahamut cannot be that broken. So, skills. We have Dive Bomb, we have Flare Breath, and we have a Spin Attack. Then we have his Mega Flare. So, obviously, when you take control of Bahamut, you'll have his 3 normal attacks. Mega Flare will be the special. I don't know if they'll have this capped. My guess is maybe use 1 Mega Flare per summon. I just don't see them having more than 1 Mega Flare. Or like, it might be the thing at the end, once the summon timer runs out. Boom, Mega Flare, and that's Bahamut done for the map. Who knows? But Bahamut chests, oh yes. Let's just take a minute to appreciate how epic this chest looks like. How sick is it? There's nothing cooler in this game at the moment than this chest, okay? And if you say there is, fight me. You're wrong. Then, 2 weapons from it. But we'll go into these weapons shortly. I want to have a little bit more of a look into Bahamut. Let's go. All right. First of all, how epic is this skin? Like, come on, you know it's cool. I wonder if it's going to be a part of the because we know Season 2's dominate skies. A lot's going to have to be about Bahamut. I wonder if this is going to be a skin unlocked later in the season pass, like maybe level 100 or something, like the Rufus skin. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Something I've just noticed here. You got a high amount of health to start with, okay? But watch as he flies along, the health starts to diminish. So if you launch this early, so you're up here, and you've got to get to over here, that's a lot of health you're wasting. You don't want to transform too early. That'd be probably my ultimate advice for Bahamut at the minute, because every second, roughly, you're dropping 10 health, okay? That's 100 health gone in 10 seconds. Okay, that attack did actually a fair amount of damage. So, maybe he is going to hit hard. I mean, like, you saw there. He took a few good hits. It's like 40, 60, 80. Like, that was a couple hundred damage he just took there. Combine that with, if it took you ages to fly there and find him, Bahamut will be gone as quick as it comes. If you see Bahamut in the distance, you got a decent sniper, start the pot shots early. I definitely think long-range weapons and sting him sooner rather than later is going to be key in Bahamut stopping. Yo, JB Sin, thank you so much for the follow, man. How are you doing today? Actually, backing that up to where he hit the person. Alright, he only did 40 damage on impact there. It's no worse than certain guns do to you at the moment. So, the dive attack I don't see being too much of a threat. But obviously, things could change before launch, so we'll see. But I am fantastic, thank you for asking. We're just going through some of the things that are being released for Season 2, First Soldier at the moment. Right. So there's our Mega Flare, okay? Where is that? That's like the back end of the train graveyard. So its impact zone isn't that bad. Really. It's not that bad. It's kind of reminds me of what Shiva's range currently is, okay? So, damage-wise, it could be a bit more. It doesn't really show much damage there. But it does hit hard. It does hit hard. I suppose we'll have to see once it's out what the sort of damage it's rolling. Now that is another thing. After Mega Flare, you drop him back in. I really like this fact that when you summon it, you disappear with it. So once Bahamut's done, you come back in nice and safe. So it's not like you're controlling Bahamut, your character's left behind, boom, dead. That's not convenient for anybody. Other than the person who killed you, of course. But that's a whole nother story. And was Mega Flare at the end of his timeline, or is it you use Mega Flare and that's it? Like, if you summon Mega Flare, are you done? Or is it your timer? That's something else we'll have to have a bit of a look at. But I do like the fact you drop back in. That's good. That is good. Alright. Moving on to the guns. I was a bit meh when I first saw the guns. I was just thinking in my head, it's another bomb launcher. But I've heard a bit more on these as well, and I'm a wee bit excited for them, guys. Like, first one, the Infernal Cannon. Doesn't it just look incredible? I love the look of this gun. Fire homing lasers or huge laser beams at enemies. Press and hold the fire button to charge a single beam. So you've got options here. You've got options on it. Let's have a quick look at the Infernal Cannon in action before we move on. Okay. Few things we can take away from this one. First of all, let's have a look. Right there. It's hitting multiple targets at 45 damage apiece. Nothing to turn your nose up at all. However, watch. Now we're down to single target. 90 for a single target. That is pretty impressive. Like, come up to endgame. That could be something that's going to clutch you a win. That has huge potential there. The rarity of it, on the other hand, who knows? You might see it once in the season. Might get it a few times. We'll have to see what the drop rate for it's going to be like. Let's go. Now we got the charge. This I found interesting. That I found very interesting, okay, because we're getting damage here on creatures. Yet, we're not getting any damage on either of these, and they're both mech. Does it not work on machines? That is something else we're going to have a look at once everything launches. Okay. That has huge potential endgame. I do like the look of that. Alright, moving on. We have the Flamethrower. Flamethrower that deals continuous damage. Extremely effective at close range. So, this one's more of a risk worth reward, the way I'm looking at it at the minute. If you've got to get close to make it effective, are they gonna, if you get, like, basically you come up against a monk, is it gonna be over quicker than it starts? I don't know. In terms of quick kills on enemies to level up, that, alright, but it seems kind of a waste to be doing that to me. Alright, let's have a look at the Flamethrower. Oh! Okay. Okay. That was going up in intervals of 10 every second till it hit 110. So I feel like it caps at 110. But you think at 110, it's been like, what, 10 seconds? That's a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Look, it's over 300. 200? 20. Yeah. Something stupid like 350, 400 damage in 10 seconds. I kind of feel like if you got full health and you've got like cure of that on you or a heap of potions, the risk is probably worth the reward here. Like, I kind of feel like that using this on creatures is a bit of a waste. Like, look at that. You have a bit of shelter in a building. The memes with that and gravity are going through my head. Getting a nice little hiding spot. Final circle. You see them coming. Boom, gravity. Barbecue time. Like, whoa. That is cool. I'm actually probably more excited about this weapon now, to be honest with you guys. That's pretty damn cool. But other features and additions. So we're obviously looking at some new skins that have come out, new hat, new gun skins. No, I'm not quite sure what that's meant to be. Obviously we got Bahamut wings, Bahamut helmet. Like, we know Bahamut is going to be the theme for Season 2, so expect a lot of cool Bahamut gear to be in the... I've gone blank. English at night is hard, people. The Battle Pass. Or even in the shop in general. Like, you'll probably have, like, normal Bahamut, say, throughout the Season Pass, but then in the shop for limited time, they'll do, like, Neo Bahamut and stuff like that. It'll be cool. Alternate skins, okay. Use alternate versions of base skins you possess. Okay. Oh, okay. That's cool. Actually, I really dig that. I was like, met when I first saw Cloud's outfit come into. I'm like, eh. Oh, Bahamut Cloud. Now that's fire. That is sick. The Toasted Candidate outfit's actually pretty cool as well. I'm not gonna lie, I do like the whole toasted effect. Randomized BGM. Yes! Okay, this is cool. This is cool. You're not set to one song. Why collect the songs and you lock to one? Having it play at random, that makes me happy. It's like, it's not a huge thing, but it's just one of those little quality of life features that makes me happy. Voice customers. Okay, this is cool. This is not a big one for me, but I know a few people in my community and some of my friends' communities that were like wanting this massively. Oh, hack my microphone, whoops. So yeah, I find that is really cool. Use any voice lines you've unlocked with Gil. Yep, that's fair. That's fair. And that is all I have shared at the minute for Season 2. I hope you've liked what you've seen. I know I sure did. Then Monday we get to see everything in action. I'm excited. I'm most definitely going to be live Monday early as possible as I can, and just seeing what this has to offer.